Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write your first 8051 machine code or assembly language program. Now before I start, I'm going to assume that you have downloaded the EDSIM51 simulator software. If you have not, I suggest that you watch my previous video on how to install the EDSIM51 simulator. Now there's one other thing I need you to do is, you see this portion of the simulator and where it says data memory. I need you to switch to code memory. So all you need to do is to hit this button. All right. Okay. Now we'll come back to this part here of the simulator. Now this is known as the assembly code panel, and this is where we're going to type your first 8051 assembler program. Okay, so without further ado, this is your first line. This is where the cursor is flashing. Hit the tab key twice and then type in org00H. Now the H can be in lowercase or uppercase. Now org stands for origin. 00H is the start address of this program, and it's in hexa, so it's 00 hexa. Now hit the enter key, move on to the next line and type main colon. Now you can use any other name for this. You could use like perhaps maybe start, S-T-A-R-T, but for now I'm going to use main. Okay, hit the tab key, type MOV space A comma hash 55H space semicolon. I'll tell you what, I'll change this to 0FH space colon. That would be 000. Just bear with me, I'm going to explain this. Okay, before I explain what this instruction do, let's take a look at this. 0FH, that's in hexa. I converted it in binary here. That is 0000, 4 zeros, represented by one hex digit 0, and 4 ones, 1111, that is your F. If you're not familiar with hex to binary conversion, please refer back to my earlier videos on hexa binary conversion. Alright, so what does this do? Now, MOV is known as a mnemonic. It's a short form for MOVE, move. Now, I don't quite like using the word move. What this instruction actually do is to copy this value. There is 0FH or 0F hexa. In binary is 000 1111 into register A, which is the accumulator. So this will copy this value 0F into the accumulator. All right. Now the next line, we move on to the next line and we type in MOV space capital P1 comma, A. Right. What this instruction would do is it will copy the contents of A. Now, the contents of A at this point here is this value, because we said earlier, we say copy this into A, so when it comes to this point here, so the contents of A would be 0f. So this instruction here will copy the contents of A, which is 0f to P1, and that is port 1, which is here, port 1. And port 1 is actually connected to LEDs, which is graphically represented here. Alright, so port 1, they are connected to the LEDs here. And you should see the value 0f appearing on these LEDs. Now, we'll come to that in a minute. So let me just finish this program. So the last line that you need to type in is E and D for end. Now, before we do anything else, we would like to save a copy of this. So we will save, press save, and I would say first. You can give it any other name of your own choosing. And this is where I'm going to store my code in the documents folder. You may choose any other folder. So let's do a save, and the extension would be .asm or .a for assembler. So hit save. So now the program is saved. Now the next thing we need to do is to assemble this code here. Now this code is just pure text at this moment. Now we need to convert this to its machine code. So we need to rely on this operation here, which will assemble the code. Now before I go any further, notice that it says that the file is saved. First.asm saved. Okay, so let's get back to the code. So like I said earlier, so when we need to convert this to its machine code, so we need to use this button here, the assembler button. So go ahead and hit this button. Alright, now you will see the original code here, the text here, and notice the addresses have been printed out. So remember, we are starting at 0000H, so it's 0000, the assembler is converted into its 8-bit hexa. Is it 8? No, 16-bit, so it's 4 bits per. So it's this address, which is this one here, right? So this is the hexa representation of this code here. I'll explain this in more detail in a later video. So now it has the assembler has done its job. Now what we can do is we can execute a program. So to run the program, you need to hit this button here, run. So go ahead and hit the run button. Okay. Now here we see that the it's showing the time and then it's executing. All right. And the result is been displayed on the LEDs. Now, I need to explain these LEDs at this point. You see this bunch of LEDs here that is in white? That is logic 1. Any other color other than white is 0. So Remember, we plan to copy this value onto port 1, which is 000011111, and there you have it, 000011110F. Okay, so that's it. It's done. This is your first assembler language program, and it works. Now, I suggest that you start playing with this value, put any other value, and see for yourself the effect on the LEDs here. All right. Okay, I'll stop here. Have fun with the program, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.